What's anchoring you and your organization? Well, we're about to find out. This is your Weekly Kick. Hey, good morning. This is Todd from Boots on the Ground Coaching. Welcome to your Weekly Kick. What's anchoring you, your organization, and your people, including your other leaders? Last night we had a huge storm come through. There was tornado warnings. We didn't actually get any, but the winds were phenomenal. They were strong enough that they literally tore my shed in my backyard to pieces. Walking around this neighborhood afterwards, we saw somebody's trampoline that was lifted out of their yard and thrown into a tree and twisted and deformed. Now my trampoline is still behind me here. What's the difference? Mine was sheltered. My deck has about an 8-foot wall on it that shelters our trampoline from the wind. The other trampoline obviously wasn't anchored and wasn't sheltered. Our companies are similar. If we're not anchored, we can be blown around, we can be tossed around, and our decisions change as the weather changes, as the economy changes, as the demands change. But when we're anchored, when we have something anchoring us, it doesn't matter really what happens. It doesn't really matter when it comes to what other people do. Our decisions are consistent. Our actions are consistent. I had the chance yesterday to sit with a number of people who lead in a commercial construction company. Now, what we were talking about was their corporate values. What came out was they knew that regardless of what happened in the economy, regardless if somebody had made a mistake when they bid on a job, and they knew they were potentially losing money, if an opportunity came to cut corners in order to save money and make a little bit of profit or even break even, they knew that the expectations in that company were that it didn't matter. The expectations for quality and excellence didn't change. There were never any shortcuts taken, never any corners cut. And they knew this expectation came directly from their leadership, all the way down through the company. That's what our values do. They anchor us. What are your values? What are the things in your company, on your crew, in your shop, even in your office, that anchor you? The values that drive your decisions and your actions every day, in every circumstance, with everybody in your organization. It's important that we take the time to not just decide what our values are, to narrow them down between 5 to 7 values that we can actually focus on, but how do we disseminate them throughout the organization, throughout everybody who's part of our organization, right from the top leadership all the way to the newest hire. Take the time to do this and you won't be disappointed. Corporate values are more than just cute little slogans. They're the things that drive our decisions and our actions every day, regardless of the environment and regardless of what the weather does. Have a great week. We'll see you next Friday for your Weekly Kick.